Okay.
So, but I started doing this in 2015. And I was actually using my Connect money to buy inventory. when I would get my bonuses, I would use that, $300. Or I was a senior director at that point, so I was using my bonuses to buy inventory. And then I started selling more and more and more, and then all of a sudden I had a $5,000 month that next year at Christmas time, and I'm like, oh my God. And then in 2017, I'm part of my family's business for the last 32 years. In 2017, I went down to part-time in my family's business to do Amazon and Connect more. So I had not actually worked a full-time job in 4 years because of Amazon is one huge part of it. But we're going to go over some things here. I'm going to share my screen, and let me go to the PowerPoint here. All right, so can you guys see that PowerPoint there?
Very clear. Yes.
All right, cool. All right, so today's the 10th. George and I are putting this on to help you guys out here. This is the first time I've ever done any kind of masterclass like this, and I've been doing this for 6 years. One of the reasons why I'm doing it, one is because George helped, offered to partner up with me so we can do this together. And also, I've had so many people over the last couple of years, actually more the last year, reach out to me and ask me about Amazon because of the pandemic and people working from home. And my Amazon business has skyrocketed since COVID. Okay. Now, this is what we're going to learn tonight. It's not going to be all these hours. I want to get everything done in about a 3-hour time frame, about getting set up to sell on Amazon and how to do it. And I actually have things that I'm going to list. So I'm going to do a live listing for you of how to list, pack, prep, and ship products. I already started my shipment for here, and I have 5 or 6 products that I left, so I can do this for you and show you step by step. Then we're going to get into books. We're going to get into publishing books, and I'm going to show you what I've done. I have over 100 books published on Amazon, and some of them are no content books where there's like no words in the book. It's just like to-do lists and things like that. Others are coloring books. So I'm going to show you how to create those, the interior, the cover, and also upload them to Amazon to be sold. Doesn't cost you a penny to do all that. As soon as you do that and upload your design stuff to Amazon, it just sits in the Amazon platform. And when somebody buys one book, Amazon prints it and ships it. It's really cool. Wow. Then we're going to get into merch by Amazon, which is shirts. I mean, my shirt that I have, I'm going to show you guys how to upload designs to sell on apparel. And I even created a free website, and I'll show you how to do that on where I have some of these things so it can look like you're a full apparel kind of company. And then the last one is going to be buying liquidation. I don't know if you guys saw my Facebook post today, but I bought 65 bags of potato chips today. And I bought them from a local distributor that I met up with today, and he sells to the supermarkets and the Wawas and the Turkey Hills in my area. And I paid tonight the same exact price that they pay. We're going to talk about that. So bonuses tonight, the Facebook group, which is actually the Bolo group. I decided to make it the Bolo group because you're going to get a lot more value in that Bolo group because there's over 150 some people in there now. Roseanne, you've probably already seen some of the value in the group. A hard copy of my latest book, Finding Suppliers and Liquidation Resources. I sent those out. Roseanne, yours went out in today's mail. And then the 2 months free membership to the Residual Hustler Bolo group. So that's going to be this month and next month. No membership cost. And you're going to see exactly what I'm buying. When I'm out at the stores buying it, I actually post. I'm at Walmart, I just bought this product, and then you can see exactly what it is, how much it cost, and see if there's profit to be made. I'm going to go into the group. Here's the bolo group right here. There's George's finger. Let me get rid of that. And in here, I'll show you an example. These are the potato chips I bought today, wholesale. George and I's video. Here's an example of what I found. I was at Ollie's, which is a discount store, and I found these oyster crackers, the listing on Amazon, and what the profit is, being sold in a bundle of 3. So as I was outsourcing last night, I posted these. Another one here is these Mallow cups, chocolate. I found these at Ollie's also, and I posted pictures of them on the shelf. And it's just post after post of everything that I'm buying, even cereal, games. Here's some Captain Crunch, coffee, all that is there. So I post that, and others in the group post what they're doing as well. So things we're going to go over tonight: why sell on Amazon, how to set up your account, supplies that you will need, understand the Amazon Seller app. The app is what is going to determine, one, if you can sell the product, and also how much you can sell it for, how much Amazon fees are, and how much money you're going to make. The best stores to buy your inventory from. What are you allowed to sell as a beginner, which is going to be part of the app. The BSR, best sellers ranking. I'm going to explain what that is. That's that attachment that I sent you in the email. And Keepa Charts. I'm going to explain what a Keepa Chart is to help you determine how many of some things are selling. We're also going to go over sourcing, retail arbitrage, which is actually going out to stores like Walmart, Target, TJ Maxx, or even your local supermarket, and scanning items and looking for things to purchase. Online arbitrage is the same thing, but obviously it's online. I just did an online arbitrage purchase the other day on Walmart.com. I found some Gold's Gym exercise bands that normally sell for $30. Walmart, in their clearance section, had them for $3, and on Amazon they're selling, but on eBay they're selling for $40. And they limited me to buying 72 of these, so I bought 72. They're coming in the mail tomorrow, and I'll list them on eBay for $40 or $49 each, and sell those. And my profit, when all is said and done, will be $1,800. And all I did was spend $200 to buy these 72 Gold's Gym bands. So I'm going to show you that. Scanning for profits, which again is going to be with the app. Walmart hidden clearance. If you've seen any of my videos, I show you how to download the Walmart app and look for hidden clearance with the app while you're in the store. The Amazon profit calculator, that's actually going to be part of the app as well. Jungle Scout calculator, I put this in here, but I'm probably not going to talk about this because I don't want to confuse you too much. This Jungle Scout calculator, you can look at that on your own at any time, but the last week or so, the numbers on it have been skewed, so I'm not 100% faithful in that right now. And then we're going to go over the Truvy app. You guys know what the Truvy app is, but Scott, you don't. So we're going to go over what the Truvy app is and how that can help you get additional savings while you're out sourcing. And then I'm going to show you how to list the products, like I mentioned, how to get them on Amazon, and getting your first sale and getting paid. So, all right, so let's jump in. Why sell on Amazon? More than 58% of units on Amazon come from independent sellers. Many people don't know this. So when you go on Amazon and you buy something, there's roughly a 60% chance that you're buying that item from me or somebody like me. So out of 100 items that Amazon sells, 60 of them come from somebody like you and I, and 40 of them actually come from Amazon. I never knew that until back in 2015 when I started selling and I started learning more. I did contemplate in the beginning just having my own website, like a Shopify store and selling. But when I saw this 300 million active customers in over 180 countries and all the unique visitors and $1.5 billion in sales from third-party people like myself, the customer base is there. It's just there. And I don't have to, I've never, in my 6 years, I've never spent any money to advertise to steer people towards any of my products. So setting up the Amazon account, there are two accounts. There is a free version, and then there is a $20 a month version. Now let me go. Let me find, let's see. I want to go to, and this is a link that is in your email. Let's see. Here it is right here. The selling plans. This link is in your email. Let's open this up. All right. This is not an easy screen to find. If you Google,
hey, Tom.
Yeah.
Don't I pay $40 a month?
Yeah, you do. And we're going to go over both.
Okay.
We're going to go over both. So this screen, and again, the link is in your email. This screen is the screen that is very difficult to find, this website, and Amazon makes it very difficult to find. It took me a little while to find it today or the other day when I put it in the email. There are two selling platforms. There's an individual version, which is free, and there's a professional version, which is $40 a month. If you can't find this screen, you're going to be forced to pay the $40 a month. Now, what are the advantages? The $40 a month is a flat $40. You don't pay any more. The $40 a month, you're known as a professional selling account. So that helps your product get in front of more eyes when somebody is searching for something on Amazon. Okay. And there's the algorithms, they read, okay, this guy has a professional selling account. We're going to show his products more often. So if I was selling something like toothpaste on Amazon, and you and I were on the same exact listing, and I pay $40 a month for the pro seller account, and you don't pay anything, my listing for the toothpaste is going to come up before yours, okay? Because Amazon is going to favor me because I'm paying the $40 a month. Now, the individual account, it is free. There's no $40 a month. What Amazon does is when you sell, say you got that sale for the toothpaste, Amazon is going to add an additional 99 cents to your fee for selling that product. So you don't pay the $40 a month, but you pay $1 fee additional for that box or tube of toothpaste. Okay. Once you hit 40 items a month that you're selling, it only makes sense to go to the $40 a month side here. If you don't, and you're selling 50, 60, or 100 items a month, and you're still over here, they're going to still charge you $1 every time you sell something. So if you can't find this screen and you're forced to do this one, do the $40 a month. You can go into your settings and you can deactivate this and go down to the individual account. Another big advantage to the $40 a month is you get an Amazon back office, and in the back office are reports. More reports are opened up for you because you have that. Amazon will also make suggestions. They may say, hey, we know that this product is in your store and it's selling. We suggest that you lower the price by 10 cents to be more competitive. You're going to get those suggestions from Amazon with the seller account. You don't get that with the individual account. So when you see this screen, you scroll down, you can see some more of the differences. You can see the features that you get and features that you don't get. And then here is where you sign up for individual or sign up for professional. So you can sign up for individual and, go a month or two. I think it was my third month is when I started selling more than 40 items a month, is when I went from the free version to the professional version. And it's just an upgrade in the back office there. So that's the difference between the two accounts. Anybody have any questions so far?
I have a question.
Yes.
So I do remember doing that. I do remember signing up for the free one. Somehow I figured it out. And my question was, I read somewhere that, start with the free one, because I don't remember if it was here or somewhere else, that you don't want to affect your ratings as a seller as you're trying to learn, like maybe learn. Is that affect you in any way or nah?
Not that I know of, because what Amazon is looking at is they're looking at your what's known as like your health of your account, meaning you don't have a lot of returned items, or you don't have you don't have Amazon customers returning items, or you don't have Amazon customers saying, yeah, I got it, but it's defective.
Okay.
Those are what make up what Amazon calls your health status.
Okay.
But as far as whether it's an individual or pro, I don't think that there's any difference with that at all.
Okay.
Okay. All right. The next slide shows the two difference. I just decided to go to the website to show you guys more easily. Setting up the account, the $40. There's actually the link, but I sent it to you in the email. So when you set up your account, here's what you're going to need. Your bank account number. So if you have a check or whatnot handy, you're going to need your bank account number and your routing number, because what Amazon does when they do their payouts every 2 weeks, they direct deposit that money into your checking account. You do not need to open up a separate checking account for this. You can if you want to, but you don't need to. You don't need to put this in a business name or start an LLC. You can do this under your own Social Security number. I've been doing this is my 6th year. I just this year for 2021 turned what I do with Amazon. I put it under a business name. And the first 5 years, I just did, my own name, Tom Young, and when I would do my taxes, I would use my Social Security number. This year, 2021, I set it up as a sole proprietor. I have my EIN and everything. So now because I'm doing a whole lot more with it, I separated it from my personal stuff. You don't need to do that. If you start selling on Amazon, a year or two goes by and you're doing really, really well, 5-10 grand a month, then it's a good idea to consider that, because you can also get tax breaks as well. Chargeable credit card. I just use my debit card. The reason that they want a chargeable credit card, or you can use any credit card, they want to keep it on file. So if you're paying the seller $40 a month, and say you go a month and you have a couple of sales, but the money that you're getting from those sales is only like $35 that they're owed to you at that point. They'll take, to pay for your $40, they'll take that $35 that you have in your account and then the additional $5 from that credit card on file. So that's the reason why they need that. Driver's license or government issued ID, you need to put in either the government issued ID number or your driver's license number in the blanks when you're filling out the application. They want to see that everything is going to match. Tax information, which is your Social Security number, that's fine to use, and your telephone number. Now, once you set up your account and once you do this, and this is after you click on individual or seller, you're going to get prompts. It's just going to be like filling in the blanks, one after another after another. You're just going through the prompts, take you less than 10 minutes, and you're going to get a postcard in the mail 7 to 10 days after that, and that is going to have information on the postcard. You follow what the postcard, the postcard has changed over the years. When I did this 6 years ago, there wasn't even a postcard, but George just recently got his like 2 months or so ago, and when he got his, information was on there on the next step to take. Basically, it's verifying that you are who you are, and
It was quick.
What was it quick? What, George?
Yeah, like literally like 3 days. It said like 7 to 10 days. I literally got it in 3 days.
Okay. And what was on the postcard?
It was just like a card and it had a number on it. That was the ID that they wanted me to punch in there.
Okay. And did you have to go into your seller account or go to a
Yep.
certain place to put that in?
Yeah. There was like, so what happens as you're like enrolling, you get stuck at a screen that you can't like move past it. And then that screen is always there until that ID. Once that ID goes in, then it opens up everything else and you can start doing what you got to do.
Okay. So, that's just verifying who you are, where you live, the whole 9 yards to make sure it's you. I will tell you that the security that Amazon has gotten more and more strict and very tough. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. I have a friend of mine who started Amazon about 2 years ago, and he was selling some Nintendo type things, and Amazon gave him a warning that he said, hey, you can't sell this because it's brand restricted and da 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 da. He kept selling them. Well, Amazon shut him down. If you want to start selling on Amazon again after your Amazon shuts you down, you can't use the same computer. You can't use like your own name again, your own social security number again. You can't even use the same internet or Wi-Fi, and you can't even use the same computer. You would have to have a different address, a different person, be set up on a different Wi-Fi, not through your house or somebody else, and buy a new computer so they can't read the IP address to totally set up a new account. So it's very, very tough. And he can't sell on Amazon because he's not going to do all that stuff. So any questions so far? You guys there?
No questions.
I'm
Okay.
on mute because of my dogs and stuff. So when I chime in, I just unmute it. I listen.
All right. I
And
can't
no
see,
questions.
I can't see any of you guys. I just see my screen, so
Oh.
I can't see you guys.
Why
So
not? Don't you have the guy? I see you and everybody.
well, I see where is it here? When I'm looking and I'm talking, I see myself talking and I see my
But
screen.
you should have like a little window in the corner that like shows everybody like on when I do all my Zooms.
Oh, there it is.
There
Right.
you go.
There we go. All right. So supplies you'll need. Boxes. I get my boxes from Walmart. You can get them from Home Depot, from Lowe's. There's so many places to get boxes. I usually spend $1.90 or less. It's usually somewhere around like $1.50 per box. The small, medium, and large boxes that Home Depot has, Walmart has, they are perfect to use. And the box, there's one thing to know, is that the box cannot be more than 25 inches long. These small, medium, and large boxes, even the large box is only, I think, 22 inches long. Okay. And we'll go over this a little bit more in detail, but when you send in a shipment to Amazon, the box cannot weigh more than 50 pounds. Okay. So the limit on the size of the box on any side cannot be over 25 inches, and the box cannot weigh more than 50 pounds. My rule of thumb is if my box weighs 46 pounds, that's where I stop putting items into that box, because I do have a shipping scale that I bought off of Amazon for like $30 here at my home. But when you go to UPS to drop off your packages, if their scale is off or yours is off, and say that 46-pound box weighs 50, Amazon and George, I think this might just happen to you, but Amazon will actually fine you $25 for breaking the rules because you went over 50 pounds. It happens. It happened to me. Something else that you'll need is a tape gun. Very easy. You can get this anywhere, any store. A lot of my supplies I do get from Walmart while I'm out sourcing. But a tape gun is something else that you need. And on my website, I believe it's the Residual Hustler website. When you click on sell on Amazon, I actually have links to all these things on that lead to Amazon. So you don't have to buy it through the link, but you can just see what is needed, and you can buy it from Staples, from Walmart, it doesn't matter. Shipping scale is something good to have. You don't need a shipping scale that goes over 50 pounds because your weight limit is going to be 50 pounds. You can use your home scale, which I did for probably the first year or so. But, you know, when you're putting a box that's 22 inches by 22 inches on a scale, you can't read the scale, so because it's covered. So I bought a shipping scale that has this little extension cord on it, so I can actually, when the box is on there, I can read it. And like I said, I got mine on Amazon. It was like $35. It's a shipping scale that goes up to 100 pounds, but you'll never need it to go more over 50. Your standard printer is all that you need. I actually have 3 printers. I have a printer, which is a regular home printer, and I have 2 thermal printers. Those are printers that you can upgrade to as you start to make more money, because these thermal printers are a couple $100 each, and they print off labels for products and for your shipping labels. Thermal printers never need ink, which is beautiful. So with your regular home printer, you need ink, but thermal printers, you can print 1,000,000 times and there's no ink, because what you're printing is actually burned onto the labels with the printer. So when you're able to afford to upgrade, the Dymo 450 is what I use. There's a Dymo 450 version, which has big labels and small labels. And links to those are on the website that I gave you, so you can see those. You can also buy those at Staples as well. Labels. These are called 30-up labels. They're also your standard address labels. You can get these at Staples. When you're creating a shipment and it comes time to label your products, let me show you here. Can you guys see me? You see that label right there? That's a label.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a label that you're going to be printing out to put on your product, like this. You're going to put that label over the barcode of the product. That is actually a barcode. When you print it out and make your shipment, that when Amazon scans it, it literally has your name on it. So, and that's what this is here. When you print them out, that's what these are here. There's 30 of them on one sheet. I always like to say, when you're doing your shipments, have at least 30 items that you're sending in, so you're utilizing all these labels. Okay. The labels for your shipping boxes. This is a full size sheet where you've got a big label on one side and a big label on the other side. And let me see here. I'll use this as an example. This is what a label looks like right here. And there's 2 of these on a sheet. Okay. I think I've got one. Let me look. I do. So this is the sheet right here. And let me show you here. You peel one off. So when you peel one off, it's just like this, one on each side. Okay. Those you can get at Staples. It's just a regular 8.5 by 11 size sheet. That is what you're going to put into your printer to print off your shipping labels that you're going to put on the box. So those are some necessities that you're going to need to make your shipment. Scotty peelers, you don't necessarily need these, but let me tell you something. They are a lifesaver. This is what I use to take the labels off of my products. And George will attest how much of a pain in the butt that is, because he already messaged me and said, dude, is there an easier way to get these labels off? You know, and I said, use Scotty peelers. They help.
Just be careful with the metal one. I actually cut my finger pretty good. So did my partner. She cut her finger really deep. That metal one's kind of risky. But I've seen people using like blow dryers or hair dryers to warm them up and get them off. And some people use like goof off stuff.
Yeah, you can use the goof off. I use goof off a lot. whenever you have a product like this that is actually like a cardboard box, obviously you can't use goof off for many reasons because it's going to soak. When I have products that have like this is actually wrapped in plastic. The goof off is great because you're not going to ruin it. And sometimes the Scotty peeler is sharp and you don't want to dig into this and ruin the plastic that's on there. So this is something that's on Amazon. They're called Scotty peelers. You can find, I think it was like $13 or so. And then the Amazon Seller app. Once you set up your account, then you're able to download the Amazon Seller app. You can download it before, but you won't be able to log in until you set up your account. And all you do is just go into your Play Store, your App Store, and you'll find it very, very easy. So best stores to shop at. These are the stores that I shop at the most. And some of these, like Ollie's, are going to be regional because I don't think that there's any Ollie's in Texas, I don't believe. Now, Walmart, Target, Ross, TJ Maxx, Home Depot, Lowe's, Marshall's, Ollie's, and Grocery Outlet. A lot of the stuff that I have here tonight that is actually on these shelves right here all came from Grocery Outlet. And even things like this coffee that I'm getting ready to list and send in. It came from Grocery Outlet. I'll say this now in case I forget. If you're buying any kind of product that has any kind of expiration date to it, okay, whether it's coffee, whether it's face cream, I don't know if cosmetics have expiration dates or anything that has an expiration date on it, it needs to be 120 days out before you can send it into Amazon. If Amazon, and when you're doing your shipping, it's going to say, okay, what is the expiration date for this product? And you have to put it in there. And if it's at Amazon and the product is sitting there for too long and it's coming up to within 105 days, Amazon is going to send you an email saying, just letting you know, the expiration date on this is coming up. Once it hits 90 days expired, and if it's still at Amazon, Amazon is emailing you saying, we want you to remove this product or get ready to, because now it's within 90 days. And then once it usually gets down to like 60 days, then you can do Amazon will email you again, and you can do a removal order, which is just having that product sent back to you from Amazon. And in the email that you get from Amazon, the link on how to do that is actually in the email. Something here that I showed George when we first went out sourcing. You remember these, George? These T-fall things here? you have one there? T-fall. These, what is this? This is a jelly roll pan. This is part of the Seller app. These are some things that you can sell. I know that George had some of these and shipped them in. I did as well. I found these at Ollie's. On the left here, you'll see some of the things that you can actually sell as a new person. Okay. Lots of different things, but there are so many different things. I can't say, listen, you can sell all books, or you can sell all baby items, or all cameras. Everybody's account is different. When two people start up and they're brand new, what one can sell and the other can sell for some reason is different. They're not the same. So the only way to fully know is to scan the item and look down here where it says seller eligibility and look for this green check mark right there. That green check mark will tell you, okay, you can sell this item. If you scan it and you look here and there's no green check mark, it's red, or it says you cannot sell it, then obviously you cannot sell it. So at that point, you move on and look for something else that you can sell.
Tom,
yes.
Do you find that on the Amazon Seller app? That's where you scan it?
Correct. Yeah, this is the Amazon Seller app right here. And you know what? I'll show this here.
What does it look like, the icon? That's the icon up there?
The icon, actually, yeah, it's that right there, that A. Yeah, there it is.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
I'm trying to see if I already have it on here.
Yeah, that's the
I
icon.
do.
Yeah, and when you go and you sign in, and then you have a little, when you sign in, you have this little camera right there in the corner. You click on that camera, and then that brings up something that you can scan. Like right here, this is the barcode, and I'm going to scan. I'm going to scan the barcode, and when I scan the barcode, now the product shows up right there, and it shows some different options. Some of it might be you can sell one or you can sell two. And when I go and I click on one, now it's going to start to give me the information. See, that's the same screen that's in the PowerPoint right there. That's the same information. You can see it says seller eligibility. I can sell this toothpaste. There's the little green check mark right there, and all the information. This toothpaste is selling for $16.38 or 88 cents. Amazon fees are $6.01. Gross proceeds almost $11. So when I'm going to click on that bar, and now it's going to tell me the breakdown of Amazon fees, all right there. In the box where it says has the zeros, I'm going to put in my cost for the toothpaste. So my cost is $4. So I'm going to put in $4. And when I put in the $4, Amazon says, okay, your cost is $4. Those are your fees. Your profit is going to be $6.74. So over 100% return on investment. So Amazon, you can do this in the store. So you know if you're going to make money or not before you leave the store. And this is what you need to be looking at. And that here, you also always want to make sure that you can sell it. Now, best sellers rank. That's this that I included in the email right here. The best sellers rank, whenever you go to any Amazon listing, even when you're just looking to buy for yourself, when you scroll all the way down, you're going to see this information right here that Amazon has on every single listing. You're going to see a best sellers rank, a BSR. This right here is ranked 1,295 in industrial and scientific. When you look at your chart under industrial and scientific, you're going to see that the top 1% is 199, ranked 199,000. Okay. Ranked 199,000, almost 200,000. This is ranked 1,295. The lower this number, the faster that product is going to sell. So if the rank of almost 200,000 is in the top 1% of sales for Amazon, you know this pan, because it has a low rank, is going to sell very, very quickly. Very quickly. So the best sellers rank is what you always want to be looking at. This, in the beginning, I used to print out this chart and keep it with me and take it with me to stores. Now I just have it on my phone. But I update this every month because every month the amount of products in the categories changes. On the app, you're going to see the ranking for the product right here in the corner. So this is ranked at 70,000 and it's in kitchen. So if I look at kitchen, the top 1% is 868,000 is the top 1%. This is ranked 70,000. So this is in 0.000% it's going to sell. So this probably when it hits the Amazon, it's going to sell quick. On here is where I'm showing again where it is the top 1%. This was the 1295 in industrial. Right there, and then the top 1%. I broke this down into top 1%, 3%, 5%, and 10%. I will go into 3 and 5% with the rankings, but only if the profit is good enough. Okay, if I can make $5 or 50% on a product and the ranking might be in the 5% area, then I'll do that. In order for me to go into the 10% area, I've got to be making 15, 20 or more dollars profit, because it's going to take longer to sell something in the top 10%.
If I could just jump in with, I had a partner when I started this business, and she would like find these things and she'd want to be like, oh my God, there's a great profit, but then it'd be like outranked, or there was no ranking at all. So you got to be really careful when you're buying things. Sometimes you get excited and then you look at the ranking and you're like, oh, well, this might not be a good deal.
Yeah, when you're scanning products and when you, I'll go back to the screen, when you're scanning products, and right here where the best sellers rank is at 70,000, if it says rank unavailable or it just shows blank, don't buy it, because the reason that it's blank is because it probably may be new on Amazon, or it has not sold in a long time, or the person who has it listed on Amazon is out of stock and they haven't been in stock for a couple months and Amazon is not tracking it anymore. So if you scan something and it says rank unavailable or it's blank, move on to a new product. Don't buy that product, because you'll have it forever. Now, Keepa. The Keepa chart is also very important. You can get a Chrome extension on Keepa.com, and I'm going to go and I'm going to show you how I use this. The Keepa, there's the free version, and then there's the $17 a month version. I pay the $17 a month version because it gives a whole lot more information. So I'm going to, let's go to my screen. Keepa. Okay. So this is Keepa.com, and I'm logged into my account and I do pay the $17. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to read this, and I'm not going to get too detailed, but I want to show you how to use this, how to make some buying decisions. These chips here, if you guys saw my post on Facebook today, these chips, where are they? Right here. I have a friend of mine who is a distributor for Gibbles. He delivers to the supermarkets, to the Weiss, to the Giants, and he's a distributor, and I can buy from him wholesale. So Giant, Wawa, all those stores, they paid $2.15 a bag for those. They sell them for $4 a bag. I bought 65 bags at $2 and some cents a bag, and I bought 6 different varieties. So I'm going to list them. One of my things I did today when I was at his place and I was researching it is I went to Keepa and I look at this chart right here. Okay, the purple line shows when it was in stock. Okay, there's only one other person selling this product. So the purple line is what's known as the buy box, which is this information right here. The buy box is when you go to Amazon and it says buy it now, and if you click on it, you're buying it, you don't know who you're buying it from. You're buying it from somebody like me who just happens to own the buy box at that point. So when I was looking at this at the distributor's place today, I needed to see how many times a month those bags of chips sell. Okay, I know he's the only person selling them, so if I jump on the listing, I'll be the second person. So what I do is I jump down here. I can look at this. I can see it's been on Amazon for 1,868 days. I can change the chart to show the last year, 3 months, month, week, and day. See how close it gets there. So what I do is I like to go to either the month or the week. Now I'm going to show you how to read this. There's only one thing that you need to look at when you're making a buying decision is how many times in the last 30 days did this product sell. Every time you see this graph and it dips down like that and like that and like that, that's a sale. Okay, so in the last 30 days, these chips have sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 times in the last 30 days. So these chips have sold 26 times in the last 30 days. There's only one guy selling them. So that one guy got all 26 sales for these chips. So what I do is I'm going to jump on the listing, and when you're setting up a shipment, I'll show you how to do this. But if you were to go to the Amazon link where this is and look at this on Amazon, if you notice, whenever you're looking at something on Amazon to buy it even for yourself, there's always a button there that says, do you have one to sell, or do you want to sell one? You can actually click on that and ship like these bags of chips, and now you just jumped on this same listing. So it's not like eBay. Scott, you said you sell on eBay. You're not creating any listings here. All the listings are done. You're just jumping on existing listings. So I bought a bunch of bags of these. I'm going to jump on his listing. So now there's going to be two people. So now he sent in these bags into Amazon, fulfilled by Amazon, FBA. He doesn't have them sitting at his house waiting for somebody to buy them and ship them in. He shipped them into Amazon. And now that they're sitting in Amazon's warehouse, I'm going to do the same. Bless you. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to match his $40 cost. Okay. When I did the math, my cost for this is for a pack of 4. Okay. 4 8-ounce bags. So when somebody buys this, you're buying 4 8-ounce bags. My cost for those 4 bags from the wholesaler or distributor is a hair under $10. So let's just say $10. Amazon fees take up a big chunk of that. My profit is actually $11. So I take my $10, and every time 4 bags sell together at once, I make $11. So that's over 100% ROI. Now they sold almost 30 times. So with 2 of us being on the listing, we're going to share the listing. So Amazon will rotate us. So I'm going to snag about 15 of his 30 sales in the month. Could he lower his price a little bit to get more sales? He could, but I'm going to match his price when I list it, and we're going to share what's known as share the buy box. So I'm not going to lower my price by a penny, because then he would do the same. Then I would do it. Then he would do it. And then we do what's called tanking the price, just dropping the price of the product. I don't want to lose product. He doesn't want to lose product. The person on here selling this is probably another person like myself who knows the guy who distributes this, because Gibbles is local to like Northeast area. The people that distribute Gibbles, when you see these trucks driving around, it's like hers, the pretzels, they're not allowed to sell them on Amazon, but they can sell to somebody like me or you to sell them on Amazon. So the Keepa Chart is what I use today to help make a buying decision. And I even showed him at his place. I said, this thing sold 30 times in the last month. I can make $10 profit. I will get about half of these sales. So I'm going to profit roughly $150 a month from this one product. What's nice with this is that this is what's known as a replenishable. I sell those bags, I can go back to him and buy more. Okay, it's not like when you go to Walmart and you're scanning things on the clearance aisle and you're trying to figure out more stuff to buy. This is a replenishable. I can buy this over and over and over and ship it in and sell it over every month and make about $150 profit a month from this one replenishable. You find 10 or 20 of these that sell a month, now you're at over $1,000 a month in profit from a replenishable item. Okay. I'm not going to get into more of this because we could be here forever. But if you go on YouTube and you type in Keepa Chart, you're going to find a boatload of tutorials on how to use the free version and the paid version. Okay. I could do a separate class on this alone. I could spend 2 hours just teaching you this, but those are the basics. And the biggest thing I look at is how many drops in a month or how many drops in a week. or today, this sold two bags sold today. So the information available to us that through this chart is unreal.
Just so we understand, so the Keepa is where there's food, the food place, right?
Well, no, Keepa is. Let me go back here.
Also,
Keepa,
you're recording this, right? Because one of my friends just realized he forgot to pay. He wants to watch the replay.
Yeah. It's being.
Okay.
Is it still being recorded? Where's the record button?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see it for some reason. This, how you find something is you can type in up here in the search bar the product. You can type in.
I just want to understand, like, what's the difference between Keepa and where I've been listing my products?
Well, Keepa is a chart that's going to give you data information, and I'm going to show you.
It's in the app.
No, it is not. You have to. Keepa is a product. It's a website. It's not an app.
Gotcha. Okay, that's the one you were paying $18 for. You were saying.
Yes. Yeah. Now I'm gonna give you an example. I'm just on Amazon.com right here, and I'm gonna find something, and I'm gonna click on these stickers. Okay. Now this is a normal Amazon listing right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. When you scroll down to the bottom of this listing, you're going to find the ASIN number right here.
Okay.
This number is what identifies this product. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to go back to Keepa, and I'm going to paste it up here and click search. So now here's the sales history on this product. Okay. Let's go to.
So now you're getting like real intricate with it.
Oh yeah. Let's go to a month. So this sells a lot. Let's go to a day. Okay, so today this product sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a bunch of times just today. You know, every time this dips down, it's another sale. So just in the last couple of days, this is the 4th to the 10th. That's the week version. Here's the day. So one time today it sold. But when you look at the month, all these dips, it has sold a boatload of times. It's been on Amazon for 206 days. Let's go to the 3-month. George, look at this as a stock chart. When you're looking at stocks, the more activity you see, the better the product. So, and that Keepa is web-based. So you got to go to keepa.com. There's no app. And you just, in the search bar, you type in, you could do the title of the product, you know, here. But the easiest way to find exactly what you're looking for is to go and look for that ASIN number right here. With the Keepa extension, when you have it on your computer and you're looking at products on Amazon, when you scroll down, you'll see the Keepa chart actually underneath on the Amazon listing. If you're on your computer, you'll see it. So I don't have to copy and paste the ASIN into Keepa.com because the Keepa app shows up on the Amazon listing right here. Okay.
That's only if you pay for it?
No, the free version shows up here also, but it is it's not as detailed. I mean, it has this, but it doesn't have all these other options here that you can click on to see what's going on. But it does have the green lines, which is the biggest indicator of how many times it's sold. So the free version can still be very helpful. Once you get into selling and you want to spend the $18 a month to pay for this, you're going to get a whole lot more data information on that product to help you make better buying decisions. So I started getting this about probably 2 years after selling on Amazon is when I started paying for the monthly subscription for this. So right now myself, after 6 years, I have about $300 a month in monthly subscriptions to sell on Amazon because I use software called Inventory Lab to list all my stuff. I've got a whole bunch of different things that I use that also help me make better buying decisions.
Okay.
All right. So now it's 8 o'clock. So I'm on time here. I'm going to go into my back office, my Seller Central, and I'm going to list products. I'm going to move this over here. Now I'm going to show you step-by-step how to do it. And I'm going to go over everything. All this year, I've already started creating a shipment, and I've already entered 34 items. I started this earlier today, and I left the last 5 or 6 to show you step-by-step exactly what to do. Okay. So when you look, after you get your postcard and you are able to log into Amazon Seller Central, you're going to see your dashboard that looks like this right here. When you pay the $40 a month version, all of these extra blocks are kind of unlocked right here. George, it's kind of like our Connect Pro. When you pay the $20, all this extra stuff unlocks. This is the same way. So these blocks here, right now, Amazon is telling me, hey, restock more of this. Lower your price to match this. Do you want to match the offer that this guy's selling it for on this? And you can update, you can do whatever you want. But to start a shipment from your dashboard here, you're going to go up to catalog and you're going to click on add a product right here. You're not going to see this screen. I have this screen here because I sell on Amazon Homemade, but you're not going to see this screen. You're going to see this screen right here. Now, all right, let's list this cinnamon tea right here. What I'm looking for is the UPC number right there. So I'm going to type in this UPC 07073453357 and hit enter. Now there is 2 listings that pop up. The top one here matches exactly what my box is, word for word. I can see the rank here is 99,000. And over here, it says sell this product. So I already know that I can sell it because it's saying sell this product. If I was not able to sell this product and I tried to list it, this button would say apply to sell. Okay. But since it says sell this product, obviously I can sell it. I click on condition and it's new. Now I click on sell this product. Now this screen is going to pop up here, and this is the listing. This is where you're listing things for Amazon. You're not creating a brand new listing when you're doing this. You're jumping on this already existing listing right here. This is not a new thing. It's not like eBay. You're jumping on another listing. You can see 4 other people are selling it starting at $8.97. Okay. You can view it on Amazon. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. Now, in the SKU,
Right.
if you
So,
don't,
what goals was that I was going to stay plugged in and do all the assignments, and I did it. Even had to get out of my phone and do some.
Hey, all right. Hopefully she's muted. Hey, Roseanne, can you mute yourself?
So I did it.
Oh, I just muted her. All right, George, you're muted. That's why I couldn't hear you. All right, so yeah, I just muted Roseanne. So the seller SKU, if you don't write anything on here or in here, Amazon is going to put in a fictitious number like this. Okay, in the SKU, the customer, when they buy the product and if they look at their invoice and all stuff, it does not show this. So what I put in my SKU is I put in where I bought this from. I bought this from Grocery Outlet. Okay.
That's just for you to be able to remember.
Yeah, and I'll tell you after I do the full SKU, I'll tell you why I do this. So I bought it from Grocery Outlet. The date is the 10th. So I put in the date 3/10/21 because that's the day that I'm listing it. And then I put in my cost. And what was my cost for this is $1.99. So $1.99. So there's my SKU. Now,
Tom, I let my dogs out. What was the 31021?
That's today's date. The date
Okay.
that I'm actually shipping it or listing it on Amazon.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you here. I'm going to go on my app and I'm going to show you why I do this. Manage orders. Okay, so here's if you can see this, here's an order that I got. I don't know if you can see this. Let me move my camera on. If you look, this is something that I sold today, a Mega Man toy. If you look at the SKU, Ollie's.
By the way, it was great.
Oh, did you? No wonder I couldn't find any more.
I'm just playing. No, I meant I bought off of you. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, well, thank you. That sold today at 9:51 in the morning. And if you look at the seller SKU, it says Ollie's 214.21, $8. I sold it for $30. So just by me looking in the app under manage orders, I can see in the SKU, oh yeah, I bought it at Ollie's, I shipped it on this day, and I paid $8 for it. So it kind of reminds you of that quick, short information. Oh man, I paid $8 and I just sold it for $30. Awesome. That's why I make that SKU that number. Okay. Now, if I had the toothpaste that was the same exact information, I bought it from Grocery Outlet, today's date, and I paid $1.99, you can't have two SKUs that are the same. So what I do to make it different is you can just add a dot after the 9, or you can add, a number, or you can add a dash, or you can add a P, or you can add whatever you want just to make it different. So I come down here to where it says your price. Now, how do I know what to sell this for? Well, you can see the low price here is $8.97. Amazon will say, hey, do you want to match the low price? You click on it, you match it. But you go to Amazon listing. Here's the product on Amazon. Okay, you come over down here in this box. These are the 4 people selling the same product. You click on there, and now you can start to see this guy's selling it for $9. This guy's selling it for $13. This guy's selling it for $16.77. Okay, the Keepa chart also lets you know this guy has 82 of these in stock. See where it says Prime? It says Prime because he has 82 of these literally sitting in an Amazon warehouse. The next guy has 10 of them at $13.10 each. The next guy only has 3 at $17. So this dude's going to get all the sales because he's got 82 of them. He's at $8.97. So I want to match his price of $8.97. So that's why it's showing this match price of $8.97. You can do that for every product. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to show you in other listings as well. This is something in new condition. Your options down here. Will I ship this myself or will Amazon ship it? If you click this, this is like eBay. You buy it, you hold it at your house, somebody buys it from you, and then you ship it to them. That's called fulfilled by merchant or fulfilled by me. Here, FBA, fulfilled by Amazon, you click this option, you ship it in Amazon. Amazon takes care of customer service. They take care of shipping it to the customer. If the item gets returned, Amazon takes care of that as well. You can go to the advanced view and see a whole boatload of more stuff, but that's only going to confuse you. So just stick to the simple screen. Click Save and Finish. So now the next screen is going to show you what barcode you want to use. Here it says Amazon barcode only. Okay. If there was an option to use the manufacturer's barcode, it'll tell you that here. I never say to Amazon, yeah, just use the manufacturer's barcode. I always print off my own labels. So this always will say, Amazon barcode, next screen, save and continue. The next screen, and these screens pop up for every single listing. The next screen is going to be, is this hazardous? Is this have batteries? Is there liquids in it? You click on it. You need to answer these 2 questions. Is there a battery to this? No. Is there anything that's dangerous or hazardous at all? No. And then click on Submit. Now the Save and Continue button lightens up. So you click on it. Now the next screen is, if this is your very first shipment, over in this block here, it's going to say add your address. So you would actually click on this and put in your home address, the one that you have set up with Amazon. You would put that in here. and then you can continue on. Now, this is showing here. Well, I've got, if this was the very first item that I was using to create my shipment today, I would click down here where it says continue workflow, and it just starts creating a shipment. Since I already started creating a shipment, I want to add this to my existing shipment. So when I click on that, now it's giving me the option. This is the shipment I started working on at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
So can you elaborate on that? You're saying like,
Sure.
you still, because you want to, this is going to put it all in the same box or in the same?
No,
like,
the same shipment. Amazon is going to determine what products are going to be in what boxes and where they go to.
Okay.
So when you input your very first item, when you start your shipment,
yep.
That's when it's going to be,
When do you stop? When do you decide to stop the add existing on your last item that you're done?
your last item. So your very first item is, I want to create a new shipment.
Yep.
Item number 2 through
Gotcha.
50
Whatever. Okay.
is add to existing.
Okay.
And then if you're only working on one plane, you're only going to have one option pop up.
Gotcha.
And I never work on more than one plane at a time, so it's only ever one option. Click on that, and now I'm clicking on add to shipment. So this screen here is going to start to show your list of products that you're creating your shipment. Okay. Now, everything here, this is the quantity, the units. I've got 2 of those, 3 of those, 4 of those. I've got 10 of those. I've got 3 of those. So far, I've got 34 products listed. You'll see this box is empty. Well, this is the box for the, where is it? For the cinnamon things right here. I am sending in 4 of them. So I'm going to click on or type in 4. And then I come down here and I click on continue. Okay. Now, at this point, because I do my shipments different with the software, is where I actually.
Where did that go to? Where did the 4 go to? I don't see it.
Right here.
Oh, okay. The screen's covering. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me move my screen.
Yeah.
I got you.
Right
Okay.
Yeah. So when you clicked on continue at the bottom, now it just shows this here. I didn't change this yet.
So all these numbers 2, 4, 3, 4, 4. You did that individually for each one.
Yeah. Every single different line item here. What I just did to list this. Every one of these I listed.
Okay.
I've got 5 more. I'm going to do 5 more because I want to show you how to do these and how to price them. And then I just typed in the quantity.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then when you hit continue, it starts to add everything up. Okay. I'll show this now because I'm at the screen where it says prep guidance. And if you don't do this, when you go to finish out your shipment, Amazon will actually say to you, hey, don't forget to do this. So who is going to prep the items? I moved my screen. So when you click on apply to all, because you're going to be the one prepping everything, you're going to come down here and you're going to click no prep needed by Amazon because you're prepping everything. You're going to, here's an example. These mallow bars needed to be in a poly bag. So I put them in a poly bag right here and I put my labels on them.
How did you know that they needed to be in a poly bag? How did you know?
Well, one, because this is a set of 3. And when I scan these at Ollie's, I could make $1 on 1, but I can make $5 on 3.
Okay.
So I'm just jumping on somebody else's listing where they're selling 3 of them and the profit is 5. So I make more profit.
Gotcha.
All I do is I put these 3 in a poly bag. When I print out the Amazon sticker, I put it on there. And then you need to put a sticker on it that says sold as a set. Okay. Now,
Where'd you get that from?
well, I bought it on Amazon, but you can print out your own like this on regular address labels.
Gotcha.
Okay. No, it doesn't have to look pretty. Okay. It doesn't have to look pretty, but I mean, these I think I paid like less than $10 for this roll. And there is I think there's 500 stickers on this roll. Okay. This just looks nicer, but you don't need it. You can print this out on address labels. This is so that when Amazon gets it, they know not to take anything out of this bag because it's sold as is, like a set, just like this. This one single version, because this is food, I polybagged it. I like to polybag food. Reason being, if you've ever seen any kind of tour on anything on TV about Amazon's facility, it's all conveyor belts and dirty. So imagine this package without being protected is going through all that stuff. And then it gets to you, the customer, and you get a dirty package that's food. So you don't need to do this, but I do it for two reasons. One, it keeps the package clean. And two, it keeps kind of like the smell of the candy or food in it. So when they open up the bag, you know, it's like it's more fresh.
So are those poly bags? I'm guessing we need to buy a bunch of those too.
Yeah, I get them on Amazon. I think I paid $23 for 400 bags, and the 400 bags are like 4 different sizes.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you can't find links for any of this stuff, just text me or Facebook message me or whatnot. And I'll shoot you the links for them on Amazon.
All right.
So when you're choosing your activity, it's always, for 6 years for me, it's been no prep needed because I do my own prep. I click on choose. So now all of these changed to no prep because you're polybagging yourself. Here it says who preps, apply to all. You're the merchant, so it's going to be you. Okay, so click on continue. All right, so now I can literally close this screen, close this one, and I can go back to here. I just listed that product. So now I can list my next product. So I'm going to put this away so I don't list it twice. If this screen is not popping up for you again and you're back to like your main Seller Central screen, if that happens and you got out your shipping that you're doing, nothing is wrong. You're just going to go back to catalog, click on add a product, and we're going to type in the UPC. So my next one is this coffee right here. UPC on this one, 0744701 8024, enter. Here's the coffee right here. Now, you've got to be careful. This is for one. This is for a pack of 8. You don't want to click on that one. You're not sending in a pack of 8. This is for a pack of 1 right here. This is a pack of 1. So these are, you got 5 listings popped up. So which one do you choose? Well, you could choose this one or you could choose this one. You look at the seller rank. This one is 194,000. This one is 810,000. So obviously this one has the better rank, and I can sell it. When I go up here, and I don't know why, but the same product over here, it says apply to sell. So for some crazy reason, I can't sell it. The reason I probably can't sell it is probably because this listing is in a category that I cannot sell in. So where this listing might be in the grocery category, this listing might be in the gourmet food category. I can sell in grocery, but I can't sell in gourmet food. So
would you recommend just applying to sell all products that we see the apply to sell button?
Every single time, because the more that you sell, and this usually happens between the 6 month to a year mark, the more often you see apply to sell, or you're scanning stuff and on the app it says you're restricted, apply to sell, always click on it. So let's see what happens when I click on it. So I click on mine and request approval. You get this same button on your app when you're out scanning. So click through. 2 things are going to happen. This is one. I cannot sell this. In order for me to sell this, I'd have to do one of these 2 things. I'd have to send in a purchase order from a distributor who distributes this product, or some sort of letter from the manufacturer saying, yes, Tom can sell this product. That's a pain in the butt. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to move on. I'm not going to sell this product. If this screen popped up where it said a blue screen that said you're okay to sell it, then you can go back and you can list it and you can sell it. So I'm going to go back here. So when I was in the store, this actually was a listing that popped up. So I'm going to click on condition, click on new, click on sell this product. Now I'm back to the same screen. So this was at grocery outlet. Today is 3/10/21, and I paid $7.99 for this. Okay, so what do I want to do price wise? I know that when I looked at other listings, I'm going to click on view listings on Amazon, scroll down here to the same place. Where'd it go? Where's the other sellers? Should be, oh, okay. So it's not on the side here, but it's right here in the listing, available from these sellers. So you click on that, and now you can see the other people selling it. Okay, so this is actually pretty cool. You don't see the word Prime next to any of these listings. So that means that nobody has this product sitting in an Amazon warehouse to sell. And I can verify that by going over here to filter, and I can click on free shipping. Free shipping is Prime. Some of them offer free shipping, but they're pricing a little high. I can tell you these are all $22, $22, and $24. I could list mine for $24.99, be the highest seller, and because I'm going to send it into Amazon, I'm going to get the buy box. People are going to buy it from me first because they're going to get Prime shipping. These other three people selling it are not offering Prime shipping, so shipping could be 3, 4, 5, 10 days. That's the advantage of sending in products.
So Tom, we always get Prime with our stuff, every single item.
Yeah, if you send it into Amazon and Amazon ships it, it's gonna be set up for Prime. Yeah, your customer can buy it for Prime.
Okay, I was kind of wondering a question on that too. So everything we box and send in, now Amazon unpacks it, they put it in their own box, and it becomes a Prime product.
Correct.
That it? Okay.
Yeah, and as long as the customer buying it is paying for Prime, they're going to get Prime shipping. And there are, I think last I heard Amazon, out of their, and I don't remember the exact amount of people that are on Amazon buying, but roughly 80% of people buying on Amazon have and pay for Prime, pay the $100 a year or whatever it is for Prime. So you got an 8% chance that the person buying it is buying it through Prime to get the fast shipping. So how am I going to price this? I'm going to price it. I'm going to go higher at $23.99 because I'm going to be sending this into Amazon. Even though the low price is $21.94, I'm going to price it at, let's do, oops, I'm going to do $24.99. Okay. Now I've got 5 bags of these. So if 2 or 3 weeks goes by and I haven't sold one, you can always go into your listings and edit it and lower this if you wanted to. Okay. It's a brand new product. I'm going to send it into Amazon FBA. So I click on save and finish. Takes me to the same screen. We're going to use Amazon's barcode. Save and finish. Same thing again, clicking on here for hazard, answering no and no, clicking submit, and then save and continue. And now it's going to ask us, I want to add, I'm not creating a new shipment. I'm going to add this to my existing. Pick that one and continue. So now this same screen shows up where all of our stuff is. And here's that empty box for the listing right here. I've got 5 of these. So I put in 5, scroll down to the bottom, click on continue. It says no prep needed, no prep needed. Again, I could go in here.
So that's just the listings of, those are all listings of your previous orders, or that's just all the people that sell that product?
Neither. This is the shipment that I started creating today. This is what I just did. The last 2 that I added, I did.
When you went back, I just saw like nothing was like on the back screen of this. There was like nothing filled out on the right. Now all of a sudden there is. Yeah. What was the last screen? That was just all the coffees that are for sale.
The last screen was where the block over here that showed empty.
Yes.
That screen is where I put in that block, I put in the number 5 to say I
Okay.
have 5 of them.
But what were all the listings underneath it?
Those are all products that I added to this shipment earlier today.
Okay.
Okay. What I'm doing here is this is a real live shipment that I'm getting ready to ship.
Didn't we already do all these where it said, oh yeah, we did these earlier, right?
Well, I did all of these earlier. I have about 5 here that I'm doing tonight.
But I'm saying like the no prep thing, you just did that on the last item for the whole
Yes.
thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can wait until you list your last item.
Gotcha.
Click apply to all. You can do that. So you can see everything is here, all the quantities. You can click on continue. And actually you could exit out of here again and go back to your screen. I mean, you don't have to, but I'm just showing you from beginning. Go back to add product. So we're going to add another product. We're going to add beef jerky, jalapeno beef jerky. So again, I'm going to look at the UPC. Now I will tell you that if you get to the point where you want to streamline this and make it faster, you can get a scanner like this. Okay. You want to feel like you're grocery shopping? Boom. There it is.
Do you use that every time?
I use it. Yeah. Every time I list something, instead of typing in the UPC, which is here, I scan it and it pops up.
So that's connected to your USB or something?
Yeah, it is. It's USB. There are wireless ones. I've been using that one for probably about 4 years now. I pay like
Nice.
$20 on Amazon. That can be used for anything. If you're in a Word document and you want to put in like UPC numbers in a Word document, you just scan it with the scanner and it'll put in that number. So I started using this because it's quicker. I keep it up here right on that shelf. So I can literally just go like this and scan as I'm listing to make it quick. So that saves me the time of punching in every single one. So here's the product right here. You just want to make sure that it's the right product. Everything matches. Click on condition. It's new. I want to sell it. So this was grocery outlet also. Today 3/10/21, and I paid $5.99 for this. I know I want to match the low 22.50 because I already researched this. Nothing changes here. Amazon's going to ship it. Save and finish. Nothing changes here. Save and continue. Again, hazardous. Click on it. Selecting no and no. Hitting submit. And this screen is the same for every single product. The same exact thing for every single product. Save and continue.
Easy enough.
Yeah, that's what's nice is the same for everything. Now, and then again, same thing again, add to existing shipment. I choose my shipment.
Now, who's that like name over there? Bargain something. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. That's just that you can make it anything you want.
Can I change my store name if I already have one?
Yeah, you can go into settings and you can change the name.
But does it affect your previous sales? Like
no. No. You can make it any as long as you don't have a business set up and it's in and you got to keep that business name. But if nothing is set up as a business, I can change this to Tom's Emporium.
Okay.
If I wanted to. So here's that screen that you're talking about where this was the blank right here.
Yeah.
So here's what I just listed.
Okay,
And-
but what are the ones above it and below it? There's no quantity. I can't. Oh wait, maybe there are quantities. I can't see because. Oh no, there's quantity. Okay, I see it.
Yeah.
I had to move you guys out of the way. So.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. So those are showing ones that I already listed. I already put in.
what is this information action required? Why is that blank?
Where here?
Oh yeah, that whole row. Why is there nothing in that row?
Because there's nothing needed right now. Here it's saying enter the quantity. You don't ever enter anything here unless you were just sending in one item to Amazon and say you had 50 of them. Then you could type in 50 here and it would be, you know, 50 for every single one.
Okay.
I've never typed in here. So this is the beef jerky I just said. I have
Gotcha.
4 of these. So I type in 4 and then I go to the bottom, click on continue. And there's my 4. And you when you scroll down to the bottom, you can see now the shipment is starting to add up. Now I've got 47 products. Okay. So that is that one. I've got 3 more I'm going to do. And then we're going to close this out. And then I'm going to show you guys the other stuff. So add a product. And right here, I'm actually going to scan it. Pops up quick right there. So I bought 4 of these. You can see there's a couple different options here. I know I paid $4 for these. Pack of 2. That's a pack of 1. I see the rank here, 5,600, which is excellent. Pack of 2, the rank is way high. I like to always stay under 150,000 max. So, and there's only 3 listings. So I'm going to pick this one. It's going to be new. Select. So I've got 4 of them, but we're going to be selling them in, this is actually going to be 2 orders here. This, because I'm going to create 1 pack here and 1 pack here. This is what
you're going to put it in one of those poly bags, right?
Correct,
And then
yeah.
selling as a set.
Yeah, this is what's known as creating a bundle. You know, I bought 4 of them at the store, but I'm creating a bundle and putting 2 together. So this was grocery outlet today, and I paid $4 for 1, but I'm putting 2 together, so my cost is $8 right there. Obviously, I don't want to match the lowest price because it's $9 and I would lose money. So I'm going to go up here to view listings and I'm going to see what other sellers are selling this for. Click on available from other sellers. See what we find. 902. See, here's an example of somebody tanking the price. Let me show you. It started off at almost 11 and then $9.99. And then this guy goes 906. 906, then this guy goes 903, then this guy goes 902. That's what's known as tanking the price. So let's see if we see Prime next to any of these. None of these say Prime. So that means that nobody has any of these sent into Amazon. So that's an advantage to me. I'm going to be sending these into Amazon. So what's the highest price? $10.83 is the highest price. Since I'm going to be shipping these into Amazon and somebody's going to buy from me first, I'm going to list these at $10.99. So, oh, wrong one. Make sure I get to the right screen. Here we go. So, well, that was for 1, $10.99, 20. So it's going to be $19.99. I'm going to list these for because I've got 2 of them. And I can always change this. I can make this $100. It doesn't matter. I can always change it at any time.
Well, $10.99 would be, wouldn't that be $22 or?
Well, I like the 9s. I've been in retail for 30 years. I always like the 9s. But I'm going to do $19.99 for now. And like a week or 2 later, if one doesn't sell, I can always lower it by $1 or something. Or Amazon may give me one of those boxes where it says, hey, we suggest that maybe you want to lower this by $1 or 2 to be more competitive. It's new. Amazon's going to ship it. Save and finish. I'm going to print off an Amazon barcode. Save and finish. Next is going to be the hazard. Hitting no and no. Save and continue. Now this one's going to be a little different because it's a bundle. So I'm going to show you what to do with this. I'm adding it to my existing shipment there. Okay, here's that same screen. I've got 2 of these. I bought 4, but I'm selling them in a bundle of 2. So I have 2 of those.
So Alana asked you, question, says she doesn't see in the listing that it's a set of 2.
Oh, did I miss that word? Did she say that?
It was in a chat, like the chat, it came up.
Okay. What was her question?
She said she doesn't see in the listing that it says set of 2.
Let me look. All right, you know what? Let's do this. Let's cancel this.
Okay.
Cancel that.
Mm-hmm.
Pack of 2.
I think that was
Oh, actually, this is even better. She's right. She's 100% right. This is the pack of 2, which is the very high rank. This is a pack of 1.
okay.
Here. Now, I would have caught this when I went to print out my label because the label gives a lot of this information. So
Gotcha.
when I went to print out my label is when I would have caught that, and you can delete the listing still at that point. But she has a very keen eye and she caught it. So I just clicked up, on the X over here and deleted what we did. So we're going to use this one, which is actually better. It's got the whole lot better rank. So new, sell this product. Okay, so this was grocery outlet. Today, there, and $4 is my cost for the one. The $9, I know when we looked at this before, the highest was like almost 11. There was nobody prime, so I'm going to make this $10.99. So that's going to make me even more profit on just one. New, Amazon's going to ship it, save and finish. Amazon barcode. Do the hazard. No and no. Submit. Now I'm going to put in quantity of 4. Let's add it. Add it to existing. 4. All right, so here we are here. Here's the listing right here. I'm going to put in quantity of 4. Come down, click on continue. There we go. So those 4 are listed. I've got 2 more, and then we're going to close out this shipping part here. 2 more examples I'm going to show you. Let me exit out some of these screens here. All right, so add a product. And scan. There it is right there. There's only one listing. It's showing 4. This is actually a box of 4. It comes already wrapped up all together, already in plastic. There's the barcode. So rank is very, very good on this one. Sell in new condition. Sell this product. I've got 3 of these. This was grocery outlet. 3, 10, 21. My cost was $7.99. I looked at, there's 29 sellers on this listing. So let's see who they are. Here we go. 29 sellers right here. Other sellers on Amazon, these guys are prime. They're at $14.99. So I already know I'm going to match that, or $14.94. I'm going to match that because they're prime. You'll see pricing, and then the first one here, prime is $14.94. So I'm going to match $14.94. I'm going to match that one because that's the first prime right there, $14.94. So 14.94. Condition is new. Amazon is going to ship it. Yes, using Amazon barcode. Dangerous. No, no. Submit. Got 1, 2, 3. All right, I got to keep moving you guys over here. There, choose, add to shipment. Scroll down till you see the empty box right there. I've got 3 of these. Scroll down, continue. Now that's done right there. So the very last one I'm going to add is these crackers right there. Got these at Grocery Outlet also. Oops. All right, let's scan. So there they are. Let's look at the products. Look at some ranks. 1, 2, only 2 listings. 4 people selling it on this one, and for some reason it says 0 sellers. So this is probably a listing where whoever created this listing does not have any more in stock. So it says 0 people selling it, but here there's 4 people selling it. The rank is a whole lot better. So this is the listing that we want right there. And I've got 3 of these. This was Grocery Outlet. 3/10/21. I paid $1.99. I think I have this same SKU, so I'm just going to add 2 dots after it. I want to match this $9.85. Actually, I'm going to make. I'll bump it up $1 to $10.95, and Amazon's going to ship it. Save. Amazon barcode, yes. Click on for hazard. No and no. Submit. Save and continue. All right. Add to existing shipment. And this is the last one. So I'm going to show you how to finish this off. Then we'll move on to the books and the shirts. Look for the empty box. 3. Come down here. Continue. Now, this is my very last product. I've got 57 items that'll be put in boxes and shipped out. Okay. So here it says, you see some say no prep needed. Here it says choose a category. So I'm going to go back up here, apply to all, and I'm going to do the no prep needed. I've never chosen any of these in 6 years. It's always been this one here. Choose. And then over here, just double check, make sure you want to apply to all merchant. So next step here, you're not adding any more products up here to catalog and add a product. You're done. So you want to pop on down here where it says continue. And let me go to the top here. Ooh, where are they? All right. 17 SKUs, 50 some different items. These are all here. You can change quantities. If you thought, oh my God, I don't have 4, I have 5, you can just change that to a 5. Or if you don't have 4, you have 3, you can just change it right to there. You can still make changes at this point.
So why is there less SKUs than there are products? Does that mean 17 total it's making, or 17 different, but it's going to make duplicates of some of them?
Correct. 17 different products, but I have duplicates. You know, 3 of this one, 2 of this.
It'll make them for you though, right? It knows that, like on the.
Yes. Yeah. This is where you print out your labels right here. Now, I'm not going to print these out because
What's the size that you always pick?
It's your standard shipping label size, which is
down there
right here.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got the option to change it.
It's always a 30.
Yeah, it's always the 30.
Okay.
So I'll show you an example. If I click on print, it's going to give me a PDF,
Okay.
and I'll open the PDF, and there's.
Now, this is the part that my partner was sending me to my phone, and then I was sending it to my printer. How was she sending this to my phone?
Oh, I have no idea. I've never done that. I don't know. She was probably just sending you the PDF, which is what this is.
Correct. It was just going right to my phone, and then I was able to print it from my phone.
Oh, well, if you've got a wireless printer at your house,
Yep.
you can do that. I've done that too.
But you can just print it right from here too, then I guess while you're on your laptop right now.
Yeah. While you're on your computer, you can print it right, off your. I can print this right now. If I put my stickers in my printer, I can print this off and then print off all these labels.
Okay, and is it face up always?
Well, for my printer, the labels are face down. I know
Face
it's
down.
different from different computers.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And these barcodes, when you peel them off, I show you the example again. You're putting those barcodes on top of the manufacturer's barcode. Okay. You're covering the manufacturer's barcode with your barcode.
So these are the two steps that you just showed that I didn't know how to do, because I was doing the buying, I was doing the taking the stickers off. I was also the one shipping everything. I just wasn't listing them or making these, so it's not as hard as I thought it would be.
No, and it's all like prompts. Once you do your first or second shipment, you get quicker. It goes faster. All right, so
I remember my partner was having an issue though, where it said like I'm trying to think. Remember that it was like the option where there was an option that something, maybe it was a merchant option. Remember that we were having an issue with something?
I remember that there was an issue, but I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
But I remember that there was one. So
now where's the step that shows you oh, I know what maybe we wanted to change the locations of some products or something. Is that the next step?
Yeah, that's after this. Yeah, that's after this. Yep. So now you click on here and you printed off all your labels. Okay. Mm-hmm. And you click on continue. So now what Amazon is going to do is Amazon is going to figure out, okay, you've got 50 some items here. We want you to send these 10 here. We want you to send these 20 there. Okay. So here Amazon says, hey, Tom, we want you to send your 50 some items to these 3 different centers right here. 3 different shipments. So, and I never deviate this from this. I always say, okay, if you want me to send these 6 units to Texas, Houston, Texas, I will. You want these 39 to go to PA? I will. You want these 12 to go to WI?
Wisconsin.
Okay. Wisconsin. Why do I not change it? Why do I mean, in the settings, you can actually have, when you go to your top in the settings up here, you can change shipping settings so that everything ships to one facility. Well, here's the issue. If I did that and I shipped everything to my closest facility, which is actually this one, about an hour from my house, once Amazon gets it, they're going to say, all right, Tom, you sent everything here. You sent books here, but all our book facility is in Florida. So we're going to take these products, these books, and we're going to ship them to Florida, and we're going to charge you 20 cents per book. If I've got 10 books, that's $3. So now I'm paying to have that shipped somewhere else. 1, I'm paying the extra money, and 2, it's delaying the time of those products going active on Amazon for sale. So I'm losing money and I'm losing time. So I always say, okay, Amazon says these 3, perfect. I'm going to stick with these 3. If you want to see what they are, you just click on view and you can see, okay, going to Texas, we've got 1 of these, 3 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. Going to Pennsylvania, in this box, we're going to have 1 of those and all these quantities, 4 of those, 3 of those, 3 of those, 6 of those. Going to Texas. And I'm going to show you what I do with this. Going here to Wisconsin, these 12 items, 1 of each of these and 3 of those is going to go in that box. So here's what I do. is I get 3 boxes. I'll get like this one here. I'll get like a medium-sized box or a small box. I'll take these items and I'll put them in a small box. Okay. I'll take all of these items and I'll put them in a large box. Okay. I'll click on here and I'll take these items and maybe they'll all fit in a small box or maybe they'll all fit in a medium box, whatever they fit the most snug in, I'll do that. So before I even approve this, I already will what's called packing my shipment. I'll put these things in this box and I'll label it box number. Here it says box 1, 2, 3. So on my box, I'll write with a black marker, this is box 1, box 2, box 3. You can even write box 1 and then Texas, box 2, PA, box 3, Wisconsin. So you remember. And then once you see, yeah, these 6 fit in this box, these 39 fit in one box, and these 12 fit in this box, you're good to go. Then you click on, I approve this shipment and I agree with it. So click approve and continue. Now, I'm not going to go fully through the shipping process here because I have some items that have expiration dates and I'm going to have to take time and put in all the expiration dates. But now you see Amazon says, okay, cool. You're good to go. Now we got to work on these shipments. So each one you work on individually right here.
How do you get the how do you get the shipping label for the box and then for the inside, the one they have to stick inside? Where does that come from?
Well, the shipping label, the one for the inside for the products is the one that you put on over the barcode of each product. And there's no extra paper or anything that I put in the box. And I'll show you.
You don't?
No.
Because we were having to put one in and then the shipping one.
Well, yeah, I'll show you why. And I'll use this one as an example. So I'll click on work on this shipment first. Okay. When I come down here, now, if you want to modify amounts of anything, you can still do it at this point right here. You're always selecting what's automatically default, small parcel. You're always selecting UPS. So these never change. Okay. Everything here for this shipment, it is more than 1 SKU and it's less than 15 boxes. Everything is actually for this one, it's going to fit into one box. So you can just click on everything is going to be in one box. Okay, so here is where I have to put in my expiration dates and the size of the box.
Okay.
And the weight.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I go on, let's see. Or yeah, this is going to be as far as I can go. But when I put in the expiration dates and then I put in my box, the dimensions of the box, and then I put in the weight. I click on confirm.
Mm-hmm.
Once I click on confirm, this is going to open down here saying, okay, this box is going to go to wherever it was. Where was this going to? At the top.
Texas, Houston.
Yeah, this one's going to Texas right here. And once you fill in this information, hit confirm. Down here are going to come shipping charges. It's probably going to say something like, this box is going to cost $6.95 to ship. You click on the little box that says, okay, I agree. When you click on it, then you click on agree. Now this box here is going to say, okay, when do you want to ship these? You can actually see kind of faded blank here. You're going to click on this. It's going to open up a calendar. You can say, listen, well, I'm going to send these to Amazon tomorrow. So you just click on tomorrow's date.
Now, what happens if you click a date and you don't do it for like 4 days? Is that okay?
It is. I mean, it's no big deal. It just goes out later.
This is where it makes your label?
Yes. Once you do that, because that information is actually going to be on your label. Once you do that, you'll see an option here where it says print label. Yeah, it didn't light up. It says print label. You click on, yeah, I want to print the label. It brings up a PDF like before, and then you just print it out on your computer.
And what was the label that we were putting inside the box?
That is when if I were to go through this, I would actually see different options here, and it might show it for another shipment. Let me go to
do you need that? Do you need that paper, or you don't need it?
No, because let me go here.
So we were just putting in there for a waste of time, basically.
Yeah, because, and I want to go to another shipment to see if it'll pop up for me. maybe this one here.
Is there anyone without food?
Let me see what happens when I do this. Ah, here it is. Okay. All right. So this is probably one of the things that she was doing. She was probably selecting like more than one SKU, less than 15 boxes. If she could fit everything in one box, she should have clicked on this. But when you click on this, you're going to get some extra options right here. This upload file, which is like uploading your inventory. This one here is manually putting in everything. But if you choose web form right here and you click, listen, I've only got one box, click on confirm. Now here I've got to put in expiration dates.
Mhm.
But when you type in, okay, in this box, you've got 1 going in this box, 3, quantity 3. 3, you type in 3. When you do that and click on the weight of the box,
Mhm.
size of the box, and then confirm, that's all that you need. Now Amazon knows what's in that box. There's
But that's,
nothing
this
to
is
print
for
out.
multiple. This is the one that said like 15 or less, right? Not one
Yes.
box.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
But-
So, and then once you input that information and click confirm, you're going to get the same shipping charge.
But can you explain to me again the packing slip? That's what she's talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
That you don't. Let me go back here. If you click on this option or this option, you're going to end up having to print out like a packing slip so that when Amazon gets it, they open up the box and they can see on your slip.
So why did she do that for me? Why was she doing that? Do you know?
She probably just didn't realize that she didn't have to do that. If she would have
Okay.
clicked on this option here.
Yep. And then the one box option.
Yeah. Or well, if you click on this one, then those options go away.
Okay. Okay.
Not there anymore.
I got you.
She was probably clicking on this one, which now brings up those options.
So you didn't show her how to do that?
No.
Okay.
No, she never reached out to me when it came to this point. She kind of did everything on her
Okay.
own. and
Okay.
She never reached out to me. So this by default is going to be clicked right here. You only got one box. Confirm. Now here's where I would have to put in expiration dates because I've got food items. I've got 1, I've got 3. And then you click down here. You're entering the weight of the box and the dimensions. This is all self-explanatory. It's like, what's the next box? What's the next box? Click on confirm. Shipping charges will pop up again. You're going to click the check mark box, click agree, click on
So is a large Home Depot box too big?
no, as long as it's under 25 inches, you're fine. And I think those are like 22 or 23 inches.
Okay.
Then you're
Maybe I think I got flagged for the weight then.
If it was over 50 pounds, if it was like 51, then you would have gotten flagged on the weight. But didn't you say that the box was bigger?
No, it was the box was too big. It was a large box from Home Depot.
Well, that should be fine unless it was like an extra large box or something.
Maybe.
But that once you enter that information and you're just filling the blocks,
Mhm.
filling the size, the weight, click on confirm. It opens up shipping charges again. Click on the check mark to say, yes, I agree. Print out your label. Select the date for when you're going to ship it, tomorrow's date. Click on it. Once you do that, you click on complete shipment. And then when you click on complete shipment, you're taken back to this screen here where it shows your 3 shipments. Once you complete each shipment, it's gonna show you like this one's ready to ship. It'll turn from yellow to gray. This one's ready to ship. This one's ready to ship. Once you complete the 3 shipments, like I just showed you, then you're done. You're printing out the labels, sticking them on the boxes, and you're going to UPS and dropping those off. And that is the list packing and prepping all right there. That's what that is. So that's going to end this section. We're already at 9 o'clock. I'm on time for this. I want to be done by like 9:15 for this part. But again, guys, this is being recorded and you guys have my cell numbers or hit me up on Facebook or email or Facebook message. Any questions you guys have during any of this, contact me and let me help you with that stuff.